without a reason and left the same calm way.
No chorus reaching for the sky, no endings tied in knots,
just a tune that found its place between the quiet spots.
The bass knew where to step aside,
The drums knew when to fade.
the piano held the night intact and asked for nothing paid.
If time ever slowed itself
Enough for us to trust,
it would sound like winter jazz that didn't need to that didn't rush, that knew exactly when to stay. It arrived without a reason and left the same calm way. No chorus reaching for the sky, no endings tied in knots, just a tune that found its place between the quiet spots. The bass knew where to step aside, the drums knew when to fade. The piano held the night intact and asked for nothing paid. If time ever slowed itself enough for us to trust, it would sound like winter jazz that didn't need to run. A song the snow didn't cover, though it softened every sound. It rested gently on the tune without pushing it to the ground. The piano left its door unlocked for memories passing through. The bass stood still, the drums held back like they knew just what to do. Cars slept under white regrets, streets forgot their name. The night became a listening stays when winter falls and nothing else is true. It's a song the snow didn't cover and the calm it leaves with you. A song the snow didn't cover, though it softened every sound. It rested gently on the tune without pushing it to the ground. The piano left its door unlocked for memories passing through. The bass stood still, the drums held back like they knew just what to do. Cars slept under white regrets, streets forgot their names. The night became a listening room, free of need or claim. If something stays when winter falls and nothing else is true, it's a song the snow didn't cover, and the calm it leaves with you. After the windows go dark and shops forget their names, a quiet tune keeps moving through streets that look the same. The piano leaves the door ajar for thoughts that drift inside. Drums count gently one by one the moments we don't hide. Snow leans heavy on the cars, like sleep against a chair. Nothing left is asking to be louder than the air. If the night remembers anything, when daylight starts to spark, it will be this gentle sound after the windows go dark.
After the windows go dark and shops forget their names, a quiet tune keeps moving through streets that look the same. The piano leaves the door ajar for thoughts that drift inside. Drums count gently one by one, the moments we don't hide. Snow leans heavy on the cars, like sleep against a chair. Nothing left is asking to be louder than the air. If the night remembers anything, when daylight starts to spark, it will be this gentle sound after the windows go dark.
Christmas in a lower volume, not meant to fill the room. It rests between the words we don't say, and afternoons that fade too soon. A trumpet hums without a need to climb or to impress. The melody just stays nearby and lets the moment rest. Cups are warm, the air is still, the city steps back slow. Every year sheds one more noise it never meant to hold. If peace were ever audible, it wouldn't last too long. It would sound like when a jazz played soft and played along. Christmas in a lower volume, not meant to fill the room. It rests between the words we don't say, and afternoons that fade too soon. A trumpet hums without a need to climb or to impress. The melody just stays nearby and lets the moment rest. Cups are warm, the air is still, the city steps back slow. Every year sheds one more noise it never meant to hold. If peace were ever audible, it wouldn't last too long. It would sound like winter jazz played soft and played along.
Christmas played on old vinyl, crackling like a gentle fire. every note a little worn, but honest in its quiet choir. The bass walks slow across the room, like it's counting careful steps. The trumpet sighs, then rests again. Between the years we haven't kept, lights glow soft behind the glass. Cars pass by but don't intrude. The city learns to lower its voice out of simple gratitude. No rushing bells, no forced delight, just warmth that doesn't need revival. This is Christmas softly told, the way it sounds on old vinyl. Christmas played on old vinyl, crackling like a gentle fire. Every note a little worn, but honest in its quiet choir. The bass walks slow across the room, like it's counting careful steps. The trumpet sighs then rests again. Between the years we haven't kept, lights glow soft behind the glass. Cars pass by but don't intrude. The city learns to lower its voice out of simple gratitude. No rushing bells, no forced delight, just warmth that doesn't need revival. This is Christmas softly told, the way it sounds on old vinyl. Christmas left on low tonight, like a lamp in the other room, not meant to guide the whole way home, just soften up the gloom. The trumpet hums a half-known truth that never asked to shine. It circles around a simple phrase and lets it take its time. Cups cool down, the clock forgets the hour it was taught. The night unbuttons every rule
it would sound like winter jazz with Christmas left on low.
Christmas left on low tonight, like a lamp in the other room, not meant to guide the whole way home, just soften up the gloom. The trumpet hums a half-known truth that never asked to shine. It circles round a simple phrase and lets it take its time. Cups cool down, the clock forgets the hour it was taught. The night unbuttons every rule we once too tightly knotted. If joy ever learned to whisper instead of putting on a show, it would sound like winter jazz with Christmas left on low. Christmas spoken softly, like a secret meant to keep. It lives between the brush of drums and streets already asleep. No glitter chasing brighter things, no promises to hold, just a tune that knows the weight of something growing old. The trumpet rests between the lines where silence feels complete. The bass walks gently through the room on careful, patient feet. If hope ever needed a voice that didn't need to prove, it would sound like quiet jazz and move the way Christmas spoken softly, like a secret meant to keep. It lives between the brush of drums and streets already asleep. No glitter chasing brighter things, no promises to hold, just a tune that knows the weight of something growing old. The trumpet rests between the lines where silence feels complete. The bass walks gently through the room on careful, patient feet. If hope ever needed a voice that didn't need to prove, it would sound like quiet jazz and move the way we move. it should stay awake, or let the morning show. A jukebox hums an old refrain that never learned to age. Each note lands carefully like words on an empty page. Outside, the cars wear winter coats. Inside, the lights are low. Every moment finds its place and doesn't need to go. No endings written in bold lines, no reason left to know. Just late coffee, early snow, and jazz that moves in slow. Late coffee, early snow. The night still doesn't know whether it should stay awake or let the morning show. A jukebox hums an old refrain that never learned to age. Each note lands carefully like words on an empty page. Outside, the cars wear winter coats. Inside, the lights are low. Every moment finds its place and doesn't need to go. No endings written in bold lines, no reason left to know. Just late coffee, early snow, and jazz that moves in slow. Snow falls between the notes tonight, not on the sound but in the space where the piano pauses gently and time forgets its pace. Streetlights glow in amber lines across the quiet street. A bass walks soft, unhurried, like it knows where silence meets. Coffee steam and window frost trade stories in the air. Nothing here is asking loudly for more than what we share. If winter ever learned to listen, this is what it would hear. Snow falls between the notes tonight and stays a little long here.
Snow falls falls between the notes tonight. Not on the sound, but in the space where the piano pauses gently and time forgets its pace. Street lights glow in amber lines across the quiet street. A bass walks soft, unhurried, like it knows where silence meets. Coffee steam and window frost trade stories in the air. Nothing here is asking loudly for more than what we share. If winter ever learned to listen, this is what it would hear. Snow falls between the notes tonight and stays a little longer here.
Snow knows the way home tonight. It follows old streets by memory, settling softly on window frames, like it's always been here patiently. A radio hums in the corner, low enough not to ask for much. Just a piano leaning gently into the space between us. Coffee cools, the clock forgets why it ever learned to race. Every sound grows warmer now as winter slows the place. No grand words, no shining signs, just brushed drums and muted tone. Snow knows the way home tonight, and so do we. Snow knows the way home tonight. It follows old streets by memory, settling softly on window frames, like it's always been here patiently.
A radio hums in the corner, low enough not to ask for much.
Just a piano leaning gently into the space between us.
Coffee cools, the clock forgets why it ever learned to race. Every sound grows warmer now
as winter slows the place. No grand words, no shining signs, just brushed drums and muted tone. Snow knows the way home tonight, and so do we alone. Snow resting on the quiet hours, like it knows they won't return. Street lights hum in amber tones, and let the corners burn. A piano waits between two thoughts, unsure of which to play. It chooses neither, lingers there, and lets the night decide the way. The bass moves slow through borrowed time, drums breathe instead of count. Every sound learns how to stay without demanding an amount. If winter ever mark a moment, it would mark it loud. It would leave snow on quiet hours and jazz beneath the clouds. Snow resting on the quiet hours, like it knows they won't return. Streetlights hum in amber tones, and let the corners burn. A piano waits between two thoughts, unsure of which to play. It chooses neither, lingers there, and lets the night decide the way. The bass moves slow through borrowed time, drums breathe instead of count. Every sound learns how to stay without demanding an amount. If winter ever marked a moment, it wouldn't mark it loud. It would leave snow on quiet hours and jazz beneath the clouds.
Snow stayed past midnight, like it had nowhere else to be. Street lights blinked in tired gold and learned to let things be. A piano traced the edges of a night Each note held just long enough to feel like a friend. Coffee cups and quiet rooms shed warmth without a word. The city softened every sound until only jazz was heard. If winter ever chose a place to quietly remain, it would stay past midnight in a song that didn't strain.
Snow stayed past midnight like it had nowhere else to be. Streetlights blinked in tired gold and learned to let things be. A piano traced the edges of a night that wouldn't end. Each note held just long enough to feel like a friend. Coffee cups and quiet rooms shared warmth without a word. The city softened every sound until only jazz was heard. If winter ever chose a place to quietly remain, it would stay past midnight in a song that didn't stray. When the music found its way, it leaned in closer, listened long, and chose to stay. Snow gathered on the rooftops like thoughts that learned to slow. Every sound grew smaller now, but somehow meant much more. A piano spoke without a need to answer or explain. The drums brushed time away like footprints in the rain. If moments ever asked permission to gently coexist, they'd sound exactly like this song. The night didn't interrupt. The night didn't interrupt when the music found its way. It leaned in closer, listened long, and chose to stay. Snow gathered on the rooftops like thoughts that learned to slow. Every sound grew smaller now, but somehow meant much more. A piano spoke without a need to answer or explain. The drums brushed time away like footprints in the rain. If moments ever asked permission to gently coexist, they'd sound exactly like this song. The night didn't interrupt.
warm long after the last song fades away, as if the sound left something that refused to go astray. A piano closes its eyes and lets the silence breathe. The bass leans gently into night, with nothing left to prove or leave. Snow collects on sleeping streets, like letters never sent. Every year loosens its grip on everything it meant. If winter ever asks us what we held on to then, we'll say the room stayed warm and the music stayed our friend.
The room stays warm long after the last song fades away, as if the sound left something that refused to go astray. A piano closes its eyes and lets the silence breathe. The bass leans gently into night, with nothing left to prove or leave.
Snow collects on sleeping streets, like letters never sent. Every year loosens its grip on everything it meant.
If winter ever asks us what we held on to then, we'll say the room stayed warm and the music stayed our friend.
The snow waited for the song to start before it touched the ground, as if it knew the night required a softer kind of sound. Streetlights leaned against the dark, windows glowed in low relief. A piano spoke in careful tones that asked for no belief. The bass moved slow like memory, drums brushed time aside. Nothing here was in a rush, nothing needed to decide. If winter had a listening need, it would hear what we belong. The snow waited for the night, and the night waited for the song.
The snow waited for the song to start before it touched the ground, as if it knew the night required a softer kind of sound. Street lights leaned against the dark, windows glowed in low relief, a piano spoke in careful tones that asked for no belief. The bass moved slow like memory, drums brushed time aside. Nothing here was in a rush, nothing needed to decide. If winter had a listening ear, it would hear what we belong. The snow waited for the night, and the night waited for the song.
This is Christmas without a crowd, no bright lines, no waiting sound, just a tune that knows how not to try and lets the night settle down. The drums brush gently over time, like they've done this all before. The trumpet speaks in half-remembered words and rests beside the door. Every year we lose a little noise and gain a little calm. The city learns to hum again in a quieter song. If Christmas had another name, it might be something small, like a song that stays behind when the crowd is gone. This is Christmas without a crowd, no bright lines, no waiting sound, just a tune that knows how not to try and lets the night settle down. The drums brush gently over time, like they've done this all before. speaks in half-remembered words and rests beside the door. Every year we lose a little noise and gain a little calm. The city learns to hum again in a quieter song. If Christmas had another name, it might be something small, like a song that stays behind when the crowd is gone.
This is not a loud Christmas song. It doesn't ring or shout. It waits for rooms where tired hearts have finally let go of doubt. It moves like steam from coffee cups, like breath against cold air. A simple tune that understands why silence matters here. The piano speaks in gentle terms, the bass keeps things aligned. Trumpet knows when not to play and leave some space behind. If peace had ever learned to sing, it wouldn't last too long. It would arrive then fade away, like this quiet Christmas song.
This is not a loud Christmas song. It doesn't ring or shout. It waits for rooms where tired hearts have finally let go of doubt. It moves like steam from coffee cups, like breath against cold air. A simple tune that understands why silence matters here. The piano speaks in gentle terms, the bass keeps things aligned. The trumpet knows when not to play and leave some space behind. If peace had ever learned to sing, it wouldn't last too long. It would arrive, then fade away, like this quiet Christmas song. When the year learned to rest It did so quietly. It set its worries down and breathed more easily. The bass held steady ground. The trumpet learned to wait. The piano closed the distance between the early and the late. Snow fell without instruction. Time loosened every thread. The past sat down beside us and finally went to bed. If endings ever found a home without needing a test, they'd live inside a winter song. When the year learned to rest.
Winter leaves the door half open, not asking us to choose. It brings a song, then steps aside and lets us listen through. Snow drifts in without a sound. The night hums low and wide. A piano finds a tender place where thoughts don't have to hide. Every streetlight glows like memory that never learned to fade. The drums brush time away without demanding it be saved. If morning comes, it will be kind, but now we're free to stay. Winter leaves the door half open, and jazz shows us the way. Winter leaves the door half open, not asking us to choose. It brings a song, then steps aside and lets us listen through. Snow drifts in without a sound. The night hums low and wide. A piano finds a tender place where thoughts don't have to hide. Every streetlight glows like memory that never learned to fade. The drums brush time away without demanding it be saved. If morning comes, it will be kind, but now we're free to stay. Winter leaves the door half open, and jazz shows